Howdy folks, I am here at Newport City Hall, where today I am here to deal with my blinker ticket. But the reason I bring everyone else along with me today is to cover the bigger story of how the Municipal Court of Newport lost records. Now then, I need to ask this to confirm this, but I can only assume at this point that with them losing my court audio, they lost everyone else's that day. I forget the exact number, like 4 to 6 other people. But that seems like a much bigger issue than even just me that day. Let's get in there and get to it and see what we can figure out, folks. See you in there. I suppose that's one way to make an entrance. I have the ORS stating I can right here. Oregon Revised Statute 221.358, audio recording or reporting of a municipal court proceeding, Section 1. In any proceeding conducted in an open court in a municipal court, in a municipal court, any party may arrange for audio recording or reporting of the proceeding by stenographic. There's the sign-up sheet.
Court sign session.
Okay, then this is just a public space. Anyway, to finish what I was saying, may arrange for audio recording or reporting of the proceeding by stenographic or other means. The court may not prohibit recording or reporting of the proceeding under this section.
Right. I understand the statute. I think this is the conversation we had when you were here the week prior.
Okay.
And there's no recording in the courtroom until you have authorization from the judge.
The court cannot disallow this.
I'm not the court. I'm the speaker on behalf of the judge.
Mm-hmm.
And so far my instructions are there's no recording in the courtroom at this time.
Under what statute? Because I have one saying that I can.
I cannot interpret the statutes. I can only explain what the instructions are from the judge.
I'm going to go with what is black and white that I have researched. I haven't heard anything than an opinion otherwise.
Okay. So once the judge gets here, I'll let him know, and he can make a decision then. So until then, like you said, it's public space.
Until then, it's public space. Thank you.
Sure.
And by the way, folks, if anyone else would like their proceedings recorded today, I'm offering free service. Just give me your email and I will send your proceedings to you. And just to report on another reason I'm doing this today, I came in and kindly requested to do so what I'm doing now. Last time, didn't have my camera recording or nothing. It was denied by this court. As you heard, is my statutory right to do. And that came with the assurance that I would have access to the court audio. They make sure that they record. But when it came down to me to view my discovery, they had lost that audio file. Is any of that untrue?
It wasn't lost. It was a technical difficulty and never recorded.
Never recorded. Okay.
Different from lost.
You said lost when we talked about it last time during my discovery. But thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, thank you.
Well then, folks, we can already see that they're going to be resistant to my statutory right to record and report on my court proceedings. I'm not going to take no for an answer on this.
However, the judge has reiterated that there is no recording in the courtroom. And,
Under what statute? I have a explicit statute
all I can
stating I
share-
can do so.
All I can share are his instructions at this time. I cannot interpret a statute for you.
I got it clearly there, and that is a copy and paste, folks. I am going to proceed with my statutory right to do so.
Okay.
So, sir, there's no video recording in this courtroom.
I will read the statute to you, my good man. ORS 221.358, audio recording or reporting of a municipal court proceedings, Section 1. In any proceeding conducted in open court in a municipal court, any party may arrange for audio recording or reporting of the proceeding by stenographic or other means. The court may not prohibit recording or reporting of the proceeding under this section. There are further sections that outline qualifications for stenographic doers, and that the court is in no way obliged to pay for any cost of the recording or reporting. But it is clearly outlined that the court cannot disallow it.
Okay, and you know the difference between video and audio?
I believe
Do
that
you know the difference?
I do, and those both fall under other. Those both fall under other means. Thank you.
Take it out.
I have a statutory right to be here with this. Thank you.
Officer, if you'll escort him out, please.
Judge, once you out, come on, let's not cause a scene in here.
I need to be here for my court proceedings, and I have a statutory right to do
Take
this.
the camera out then. The judge
No.
has requested it.
I have a statutory right to do
No,
this.
you don't. You have just looked at the statute and misread it. You
How
don't
else would
believe
you
it.
interpret that, Judge?
I beg your pardon?
How else would you interpret that?
I interpret
Let me reread that one more time. The court may not prohibit recording or reporting of the proceedings under this section.
It says audio. You just omitted that word, so you're trying to make this up?
No, I did not. That
Take
is.
him out. Take him out.
Am I being removed under threat of arrest? Am I being removed under threat of arrest, Officer Loper?
No, just get the camera out. The judge has requested you do that, so we need to honor that and go.
I'm going to stand on my statutory right.
You don't have a statutory right to do what you're trying to do. Take it out, or I will have you removed.
OUTC 3.180, you need to submit a media access form to the court, but
The court has been notified
did they approve
weeks
it?
in advance.
Did they approve it? Was it approved?
Whether or not they looked at it is up to them. I have a statutory right to do this.
Audio, yeah.
Gentlemen, this person does not understand the difference between an audio recording and a video recording. There's no video recording in this courtroom. Would you please escort him and his camera out? If you would like
Am I being removed under threat of arrest?
If he would like to return without his camera, he's welcome to do so. Otherwise, we will postpone his hearing.
So if I simply audio record, are you going to allow that?
Actually, I will allow that under these circumstances. As you are aware, we've had some problems with our audio system here, and so I'm going to make an exception to allow you to to audio record it yourself. Normally, we would do it for you, but our system is down, and if you want to do an audio recording, I'll allow it.
There you have it. And just so you're aware, I have been requested by others here to record their proceedings as well.
That's not how
The court cannot disallow it. They have arranged for the recording and reporting.
One by one, if that's what they want. At this point, I want you to take the video camera out.
All right. I will change it to an audio recording. I need, before I do so, names and badge numbers, please.
I'm Officer Griffin, Newark Police, badge number 621. Please take off your recording.
Yours, please.
Officer Logan, Newport Police, badge number 640.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now, gentlemen, with the audio recording, I don't even remember what we're All right, so Mr. Stronger.
Yes.
We have you entering a not guilty plea, and then arrangements were made so that you could look at any dash cam or officer cam.
Or the court audio.
What's that?
And the court audio.
Yeah. So the audio from the last hearing here did not work, which is why I'm having you allowed to record your audio here today yourself. The service people are on it, but that's what happened there. But what happened here in court was basically what you saw here today, right? We just tell people what their rights are, and tell them, what we're going to do when, right? So my recollection is we didn't set a date because we didn't have the opportunity for you to come in and review the audio and video. So have you done that now?
I attempted to, but I was denied that because of, that's just a little farther back, there we go. But I was denied that because I was not able to record the dash cam or body cam that was available, which I would find would be the only substantive way to go and review the footage to the real life place, lay it down, tape measure if I need to on the sidewalk, and compare the two. I am not able to do that from memory.
Well, but we'll provide you a room and equipment to view it here.
Yeah, I came in here, they had the big screens rolled down, it looked like they had it queued up, but as I stated, I was trying to record that way I could take and go and compare that to the real life situation.
You're not to record, you're to view it to your satisfaction, but not to record it.
I am unable to take that from memory and go compare that to the real life situation.
Well, we'll give you an opportunity to look at it a couple different times if that's what it takes.
I need a copy that I can take there and compare.
You're not going to get a copy of it, and the reason is that in this day and age, people take these things and then they play with them on AI, and they change them and they put them on the internet when they're not true copies, and we just don't do that.
You're going to be correct in assuming that I am going to be reporting on this. You can have my assurance I am not going to edit anything to mean other than what it intended to be said as.
Well, it may be your position, but my policy is that we don't have people copy.
I just read you the law.
Yeah, I know. It had to do with audio recordings.
I don't believe, I think you are mistaken in that, Judge.
Well,
It says stenographic or
I'll tell you
other.
what, if you don't like it, we can proceed to trial, and if you're found guilty, then you can appeal it to the circuit court.
Fair enough. But first, I did put in 3 motions of dismissal.
I don't know. Do we have those here? We do. Oh, I see. They're in the form of text messages.
I'm sorry, I do not have the computer program on any of my devices to put it into the format the court desires.
That's okay. Motion to dismiss based on factual inaccuracies in the citation, saying that you were driving a Cadillac. It's abbreviated Caddy. That, to me, is at least enough to give you notice of what was intended here. Additional. Oh, it said you have not owned or driven a Cadillac. I
Correct.
understand. Okay. So, the type of vehicle is not such a critical thing to the elements of the case that it would warrant a dismissal. So that motion is denied. Dismissal based on mishandling of evidence. for arraignment. You're moving to dismiss.
I'm moving to
That's not evidence.
I'm moving to dismiss because the audio file was admitted into my evidence packet, and therein made it evidence.
So I don't understand. You were given.
You admitted that court audio into the discovery packet. I misspoke a second ago. The discovery packet, correct?
No. The discovery is the discovery of the evidence of what happened or didn't happen at the time that revolved around the incident.
I wish I could go back to my arraignment hearing audio and review that, because it was my understanding that you were including that with the dash cam and body cam as part of my discovery.
The arraignment proceeding here in court?
Yes,
No,
yes.
No, you're incorrect on that. Motion denied. Motion to dismiss on the grounds of improper court procedure. So this again has the opportunity to record the arraignment. Would you like me to rearraign you?
If you want to do a retrial on all of this,
No. Listen to the question.
If you want,
You tend to kind of not really listen carefully. Just like the audio-video thing. Now you're saying something different from what I said. Would you like me to rearraign you? Explain to you your rights, what the penalties are for the charge, that kind of thing. That's the arraignment process that we did before when the audio didn't work. Now, we're not a court of record. We're actually not under any obligation to record, but we do as a courtesy. That courtesy has been denied you because of our equipment failure. Would you like me to go through those things now?
if you wish,
No, I don't wish it. Do you need me to explain to you again what your rights are, what you're charged with, what the
I
penalties
actually
are?
did miss that at the beginning of today's court. If you are happy or willing to, I would not mind, actually.
Fair enough. Okay, so
Thank you.
I'm going to deny your motion to dismiss, but we're going to go through that right now. So you have a ticket from July 2025 for unlawful or unsignaled lane change, and it has on your copy of the ticket the ORS number right above where it says unlawful or unsignaled lane change. It has a number, 811.375. That is the statute number. You could go on the internet to ORS for Oregon Revised Statutes, ORS 811.375, and read exactly what the law says about what they're accusing you of doing. Okay. The presumptive fine in this court does not ever exceed the presumptive fine, except in rare circumstances, is $125. That means I would not exceed that, but it could be less. Okay? If
Understood.
you're found to be guilty of this. The process here is that if you wish to have
Actually, you know what? I don't need to give you a back door. I don't need to be rearranged.
Fine. Okay? We won't do that then. All right, and then we have a request for discovery. Requesting a copy of all pertaining dash and body cam footage in their entirety, and a copy of the audio recording from the arraignment. Well, we talked about the arraignment and what happened there.
Mute point at this point.
Okay, we do not provide copies of video, dash or body cam footage for the reasons that I've explained. And in lieu thereof, we provide every opportunity for you to view those things.
Defense would find that unsuitable to compare what. Can you eyeball 100 feet right now? I cannot accurately without busting out a tape measure.
100 feet?
That is what this is over, is whether or not I had my blinker on for 100 feet. That is what the ORS statute that you were referring to a second ago goes to. Okay, I cannot eyeball, I can get probably pretty close, but I cannot eyeball 100 feet without a tape measure. Can you?
No.
So I need to be able to go lay a tape measure out and look at and compare this dash cam to the sidewalk.
Okay, so you look at the video, you see the landmarks on the video, you take your then knowledge of where those landmarks are, you take your tape.
I can't assure accuracy that way.
Well, I can't help you any further than that. So, shall we just set a trial date, or did you want to still have an opportunity to view the video?
Well, obviously, I still need to view and have a copy of the video.
Sir, you're not going to get a copy. I think we've been over that sufficiently here.
I'm curious. What Oregon revised statute prohibits that?
No, this is court policy.
A court policy.
So this is this court's policy. We do not allow video to be copied for the reasons that I've told you about the problems that people are experiencing all over this probably world at this point, but certainly this country, with people that change the video and then publish it as if it were the truth. We're not going to participate in that. So that's why we provide you this alternate opportunity to see the video. You can do it 2 or 3 times if you like, but we're going to do it in the building under controlled circumstances. That's just all there is to it. So, would you like that opportunity to do that or not?
Obviously, I need that as is a statutory right of mine to have.
You are entitled to discovery, yes. So, what can we do to set that up at this point?
I need to coordinate with the city manager's office when this room is available, and I can give him multiple dates in the future.
Or we could probably do it in the police office on a smaller screen with Mr. Stromberg sitting up close to the screen. Would the police department participate in that, or would he just do it here?
I prefer it here.
Okay. All right, so we're going to do it here. Do we have Mr. Stromberg's phone, email, and everything so that we can correspond with him easily?
Yes, I have his email. I wouldn't mind verifying his address with what's on the citation.
You have my email address. We can continue contact that way, as we have.
What was that on the email? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I was saying that we can continue contacting each other through email as we have been.
Email. And do you have his phone number?
I don't have his phone number.
I'd like you to be able to, if we get an opportunity to get you in,
I prefer all communication in writing.
we'll stick with email. Okay, we will have the clerk talk to the people in charge of this room, other than Wednesday morning when I'm here, and get it set up. We'll get 2 or 3 alternative dates and times. We'll get them to you, and then you can come in and watch it.
So, to make sure I understand, it is your expectation of me to go by memory of the video viewed here and go and compare that real life from memory. That is your expectation?
My expectation is that you would look at the landmarks of the things that are on this video, and you would then take notes of that, and then you would go out and measure. That's my expectation.
Now, I would.
The chief is stuff where he may have a suggestion.
Well, no, I'm concerned.
I'm concerned.
Arrangements were made previously for him to be able to watch the video as the court instructed. No recordings, no this, no that.
I would contest that.
Just a minute, he's making a statement. Go ahead.
Arrangements were made. He did show up on a date and disagreed with your ruling and was very verbally abusive to city staff in making this happen, which ended up ultimately requiring other people to come, ultimately for the protection of the court clerk, who was following your orders and kept repeating the same thing. However, he did not like the answer. So the concern I have is this will continue, where this will require more staff to make sure to be present, to make sure we're honoring and following the court policies and rules about the reviewing the videos, not the recording. That is the one concern I have.
Okay. Stromberg,
Now that I do have a contention with that statement. I never said in my arraignment hearing that I was going to record my discovery, and I was listening for you to rule against me doing so. You never did.
well, let's fast forward to today.
And I wish that I could have the previous court audio to prove
I
that.
do too. I do too. It does not exist. So we're going to fast forward to today. Now, are we going to have a problem with this if we
I would like to see those court policies, and I would like that ruling on paper.
Oh, okay, Mr. Stromberg, I'm not going to set this up if you're going to be obstructionist about it. I'm trying to really help you.
I just want something in black and white.
Well, I'm telling you right now what the ruling of the court is, and you are audioing this
Okay.
with my permission, so you have it. And if you want to give me your word that this is not going to become a problem for everybody who are trying to accommodate you, I'm going to set it up one more time. But if you can't make that representation, I'm not going to.
If the court is now ruling that I cannot video record that, I will accept that. You did not before.
Okay, so we're going to do it one time. If there's a problem, I authorize the police.
Now then, I may need multiple times to go review this, go to the real life situation, and make sure and confirm for accuracy. Seeing as how I am going to be denied a copy of those based on a policy.
So it sounds like he's asking once before he goes up and compares it, and once afterwards. So we may do this twice. Okay? All right. So the clerk's going to find out some dates and times that this group can be made available. I assume there will be a police officer standing by so that we can confirm that we're not having a problem that puts the clerk at some level of consternation. And we're just going to get this done, and then we're going to have a trial set. I don't know, we just want to set it up to November at this point. Okay. All right, so.
And just for a question for my own edification and the public's,
Yeah.
is there a Oregon revised statute backing that court policy?
Is there a statute that says there can be no?
That we are not allowed to have a copy of body cam or dash cam for discovery. We are only allowed to view it. Is that only a policy, or is there an Oregon revised statute backing that?
That's a policy of this court.
Policy of this court.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for that clarification.
Yeah. Okay. So, and when you set this hearing, this is Officer Werner Gavrin. So we're going to need to look at his availability for the trial when you set it in November. I'm looking at the 19th would be wide open at this point.
That's when I would like to question his motives behind the ticket. It felt rather retaliatory for me being out doing what some might call cop watching, independent journalism.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to introduce that kind of factual information into the.
I didn't state it as factual. I said I would like to question.
Well, you're not going to get to do that now, but at the trial, if you think that that's relevant, you might want to go down that road. You might not. That might not be to your benefit. You might want to talk to an attorney between now and November 19 to make sure that you cover all your bases. So that's my ruling. November 19, 9:30 is the trial. Clerk's going to set up 2 video viewings, one allowing you to see it, make whatever notes you want, one to go and look at it again after you've gone out and physically examined the scene in relationship to what you saw in the video, and then we'll have a trial.
I would like to place notice now that if the court is not going to allow me to video record, I am going to want audio recording at least of those viewings so that I can accurately report back to anything said?
I don't have a problem with audio. I don't have a problem with audio.
I find, never mind.